You know what nobody really digs into when it comes to single mothers and the dating game? It's not the stuff you hear all the time, like debates on morals, character judgments, or some old school idea of what makes someone honorable. Nah, that's all surface level noise. What's really going down is something way more raw, way more strategic, and honestly, way more cutthroat than people are willing to say out loud. It's all about this invisible cost-benefit analysis that every guy runs in his head subconsciously, usually right in those first few minutes of spotting a single mom on a dating app or hearing about her kids in conversation. And let me tell you, the math, it almost never pencils out in her favor. Look, I'm not here to trash single mothers as people. A lot of them are straight-up warriors strong. Resilient women who've navigated some seriously tough breaks in life. This isn't about questioning their value as humans or how much love they've got to give. Nope. This is strictly about the cold, hard dynamics of the dating market, the deep-seated psychological wiring in men's brains, and the straight-up arithmetic of what a guy invests versus what he gets back. Once you wrap your head around these elements, it clicks why so many solid, high-value men nope out the second they see proud mom to two incredible kiddos in a bio. They swipe left, not out of hate, but out of pure self-preservation. So, what's ticking in a man's mind? Whether he's aware of it or not, he's crunching numbers. On one column, he's tallying up everything he's bringing to the table. His time, his cash, his emotional bandwidth, his future plans. On the other side, he's figuring out the return on that investment. And with single moms, that scale tips hard against him from jump. Picture this. When a guy dates a woman with no kids, every bit of his effort every date night, every trip, every deep conversation feeds directly into building something fresh and mutual. It's all about us from the ground up. No distractions, no divided loyalties. But step into the world of a single mom, and suddenly, he's signing up to pour resources into kids that aren't his. Kids who'll never call him dad in the full sense. Kids who drag along an ex who's glued to the scene for life. And those kids, they're always her top priority, which shoves him down to spot 2, 3, or whatever's left. I had this one client, let's call him Marcus. Dude was a sharp software engineer, 34, never tied the knot, pulling in good money. He hit me up after 4 months with this single mom, confused as hell about why he was building up all this resentment. On paper, she was a catch, gorgeous, warm, smart as a whip. But every plan they made got torpedoed by kid stuff. Want a spontaneous night out? Babysitter hunt first. Dreaming of a future? It's him stepping into stepdad shoes for another guy's offspring. While the bio dad skates by with bare minimum child support and pops in for fun weekends. Like some hero, Marcus laid it out raw. I feel like I'm trying out for a role as stepdad to kids who already have a dad. And the kicker? I'm supposed to act like this is all good. Like I should thank my lucky stars for the chance. That's the unspoken truth staring everyone in the face. Diving deeper. From the very first date, a guy knows he's never gonna be her number one. Kids first. Always that's the mantra. And intellectually, sure, he gets it. He can spout off about admiring her as a mom. But deep down, in his gut, he's wired to crave being the top pick for his partner. That mismatch? It brews this endless inner tug of war. He's dishing out full boyfriend vibes, commitment, support, the works, but getting back only scraps of her time and energy. She's wiped from juggling job and parenting. Dates get axed cause a kid's got a fever. Romantic getaways? Forget it without a military-grade plan. Anything impromptu? Out the window. In real life, it plays out like this. She shoots him a text, babysitter flaked. Dates off again. He nods, says he understands, cause what else can he say? But that doesn't erase the fact he just wasted time prepping, hyped to see her, And now he is solo on the couch scrolling Netflix. Once is whatever. Twice, annoying. By the 5th time, that spark, it's flickering out. It's fine chips away at his vibe until he's just going through the motions. And don't get me started on the elephant that's always lurking, the ex. The baby daddy, the former hubby, whatever you call him. He's not going anywhere, ever. Phone calls, pickups, school plays, co-parenting apps he's woven into the fabric. Dating her means you're not just with her. You're in this weird eternal threesome where you're the third wheel. You're not starting fresh. You're plugging into a system that's already running, and you're the newbie outsider. That ex, he's got forever access. They chat daily about kid stuff. They hash out decisions together. They share inside jokes and history you'll never touch. And when shit hits the fan, a kid emergency, or whatever, she's dialing him first, not you. Cause blood ties trump boyfriend status. Take James, another guy I worked with, 2 years deep with a single mom, and it was like he was always dancing around her ex's shadow. Schedules bent to the ex's whims, opinions filtered through the ex's lens. Problems solved with the ex in the loop. The final straw. Midnight call, ex got a DUI, needs bail. She bolts from James's bed to rescue him. Muttering something about the kids need their dad, James is left staring at the ceiling, piecing it together. 2 years of pouring himself in, and she's still tethered to this other dude. Not cause she's shady, but cause that's the gig when kids are involved. The ex isn't really an ex. He's a lifelong co-star, and you're the guest appearance. Baggage? Oh, man, everyone's got some, that's life. But single moms? Theirs comes with extra layers, like baggage on baggage on baggage. It's not just her scars from the split. It's a whole web of mess that infiltrates everything. Financially, child support might not cover squat, so there's always surprise hits, braces, gear for sports, school trips, saving for college. And yeah, there's this subtle vibe that if you're dating her seriously, you chip in. Even though it's not your bill. Logistically, her calendar's the battlefield, custody swaps, school runs, extracurriculars, ex's curveballs. Dream of a quick getaway, plan it months out, negotiate with the ex. Sleepovers, only on kid-free nights, which are rare and loaded with her missing them. Emotionally, that breakup or divorce with the father of her kids. It's next-level trauma. Trust might be shot. She's scanning for red flags like a hawk. Comparisons to the ex sneak in. Good or bad, you're always up against that ghost. And the sneaky one nobody mentions. Judgment baggage. She chose to have kids with someone who's now out of the picture. Was it bad pics? Missed warnings? It plants seeds of doubt. What's her decision-making like? Will she spot issues with you or repeat patterns? Now, let's hit the uncomfortable truth bomb biology. Guys are hardwired, evolution style, to want their own genetic legacy. Not knocking it. It's basic science. Dating a single mom, especially one done having kids or in her later years, means funneling your life force into non-bio kids. You might bond, even love them, but that primal brain whispers, these aren't yours. Your time, wisdom, wallet, all propping up another guy's line. For men eyeing their own kids, it's a fork in the road. Delay, compromise, or ditch the dream. Robert's story haunts me. 38 when he started with a single mom of 3. 4 years in, he's still waiting for their baby. But life's a grind, her plate's full. Funds tight, energy zapped. He hits 42. Realizes he's been stepdadding while his shot at fatherhood slips away. I wake up and it's gone, he said, voice cracking. Prime years spent on someone else's kids, and mine, might never happen. That bitterness? It's the clash of heart and instinct. All right, picking up where we left off, let's talk straight about the economics of this dating mess. The stuff no one wants to admit, but everyone's thinking. High-value guys, The ones with choices. They're always weighing options like it's a business deal. Compare a single mom to a woman sans kids, and it's no contest on paper. The child-free one. Full access, no ex-drama. Blank slate for family building, lifestyle flex. The single mom? Split time, eternal ex-involvement. Everything scheduled like a corporate calendar. Attention divided, second place status baked in. From a pure market angle. Why pick the tougher path unless she's bringing massive extras to the table? And the harsh reality, most aren't. Because the very choices that landed her as a single mom often signal judgment calls that turn guys off. If a guy does commit, he steps into what I dub the Stepparent trap. All the dad duties, zero dad perks or power. He's on deck for raising, funding, showing up, guiding, but he's not the real deal. No legal claim. Relationship tanks? Poof, kids gone. Bio dad can sabotage from afar. Mom can veto his calls. Kids hit back with "you're not my dad" when he lays down rules. David lived this hell for 6 years. Took in her to boys, aged 8 and 10 at the start. Coached ball, homework hero, footed bills for gadgets, threads, hobbies like they were his blood. Then boom, she cheats with the ex. Split happens, and he's erased. Texts ignored, blocked from their world. No rights, no fight. I lost my family, he sobbed in session. But they weren't mine, were they? I was the temp provider till she circled back to the original. That's the trap, heart in deep. Security none. Then there's the respect gap that gnaws at these relationships from day one. It's multi-sided and sneaky. Kids might dismiss him outright. He's mom's boyfriend, not authority. Teens especially eye rolls, tuning out, whining for solo mom time. The ex, no respect needed. You're transient. He's eternal via kids. He knows she'll always answer, bend schedules, prioritize co-parenting over romance. Sees you as free childcare and ATM, not rival. Her fam? You're the post-ex guy, compared to the grandkid maker who's forever family. Polite smiles, but no full welcome. Your add-on, not core. And sometimes, he feels it from her too. If she truly respected him, would she keep shoving him down the list? Expect him to swallow terms no dude with self-worth would. Act shocked when he bounces? It's all interconnected. This web of diminished respect that erodes the foundation. Breaking down the investment side versus returns, it's not poetry. But relationships are trades at heart, needing equilibrium. What he puts in, though, for her setup even indirectly. Hours with non-bio kids, emotional labor on XPS, endless patience for chaos, sidelined personal ambitions. Peak years that could have netted a smoother match, shot at his own lineage. What he gets, her focus only kid-free rare, constant hurdles, a drained partner. No lock on forever, eternal second fiddle, a family revocable anytime. Equations busted, quality guys sense it, even if not verbalized, and bail. I've watched this loop play out in my practice over and over. Guy meets single mom, she's got that appeal, looks, smarts, grown-up vibe. He figures, I'm different, I can roll with this. Dives in, kid bonding, schedule juggling, tongue biting on ex-idiocy. Needs on back burner, thinks it's manly. But months tick by, resentment simmers. He eyes buddies with kid-free partners, easy vibes, mutual top spot, no chains. Then the breaker, another flake out, ex-disrespect, her picking kid event over his big thing. Or just an aha moment, he's a side character in her script, not authoring his. He splits. She's blindsided. Spins it to pals as him dodging real woman duties. Social blasts on men who won't step up. Tells kids he couldn't love em right. But no, that's not it. He just hit self-respect mode, ditching a 100% and 430% back scam. Not hating, protecting. Quality men in their 30s, 40s. Options are not endless, but real. Swiping or mingling, they're stacking prospects. 28-year-old adventure seeker, no strings. 32-year-old career boss, low drama. 35-year-old fresh starter, eager for mutual build. Versus the 36-year-old single mom, duo kids, ex-co-pilot forever. Rigid timetable, money woes. Tired aura, needing a hero for his offspring. Who wins? She needs a unicorn to bite on her setup, but often pitches average value for premium commitment. Math fails. In practice, these pairings kick off hopeful. He's evolved. She's found a keeper, but resentment creeps for him. Every ditch, second best sting, ex-intrusion, buck on others' kids. For her, his lack of understanding, past judging, commitment shortfall, builds walls, kills talks, amps resentment spiral to snap. Seen it tons. Men venting exploitation, women bemoaning lack of backup. No villains, just mismatched setup. Expanding on this, let's think about how society feeds into it. Media pushes the blended family fairy tale stepdads as heroes, love fixing all. But real talk, it's grind without glory. Guys buy the hype early, then crash into walls, or take cultural shifts. Men used to suck it up as providers, swallowing pride. Now, therapy, self-help, red pill vibes. They're questioning sacrifices sans payoff. Not selfish, smart. And single mom's side, they hit walls too small a pool than expected. Rage bubbles, blame dude's shallowness, society's stigma, apps option overload. Rarely self-reflect on choices leading there. Markets indifferent to fair. It's supply-demand. Demands low-cost propositions weak. Not her fault as person, but facts. To flesh this out, consider age dynamics. Older single moms face steeper odds. Bio clock ticks. Guys peer younger for fresh starts. Or fertility. If she's done, he's gambling his lineage. More anecdotes. Had a client, Alex, 40, dated single mom post-divorce. Kids teenaged, rebellious. He tried discipline. Got not my dad, war. Mom sided with them to keep peace. He felt like intruder in own home. Bailed after year, scarred, or emotional toll. Constant validation needed, reassuring her you're in despite odds. Draining. And sex life? Often sidelined. Kids home. Exhaustion, stress. Not the passionate, carefree vibe guys crave. Financial deep dive. Beyond basics. Hidden costs. Therapy for kid issues from split. Legal fees if stirs pot. Time off work for custodies. Guy absorbs indirectly, resenting silent. Logistics nightmare. Holidays split. Vacations kid-proofed. Moves dictated by schools. Proximity. Spontaneity dead. Everything scripted. Wrapping this up, the core reason guys steer clear of single moms? Not shallowness, commitment phobia, or immaturity. It's dudes finally valuing their worth enough to reject lousy trades. For ages, society drilled men to be saviors. Step in, fix, provide, no questions. Plenty did. Wed single moms, raised others' kids, buried resentment. Noble, maybe, sustainable. Hell no. Now, tide's turning. Men see one-sided sacrifice as dumb, not dutiful. Choosing self. That's respect, not ego. They won't fake joy over scraps. Single moms often flip it. Men scared of responsibility, but that's deflection. Real fears exploitation and dodging that savvy. Dating market now. Single moms learn the hard way. Quality suitors scarce. Some snag desperate or broken dudes. Rare ones land saints. Many pivot to solo parenting, but most grind through slim picks, watching peers snag easy pairings. Years slipping by waiting for acceptors. Consequence of choices. High risk. Low reward. Label sticks. Not character flaw, but math. Guys ask, better elsewhere? Answer, usually yeah. In some Single moms pitch deals where guys perpetual runner-up. Funding legacy, extangled, logistic hell, dreams deferred, more out than in. Returns, convenient partner, off less role, revocable family. Now that's trap, prettied up. Most men opt single over that. Rather lone than lifeline. Rather patient for first choice than settle for completer. Not failing up. Stepping smart. To extend this thought, let's explore societal impacts broader. Media glorifies single motherhood as empowering, but glosses dating fallout. Women enter thinking love trumps all. Reality bites. Men post #MeToo and awareness. Guard boundaries fierce and no more default heroes. More stories. Client Tom, 35, single mom with infant. Thought cute. Turned nightmare, sleepless nights not his. Bio dad flaky but intrusive. Felt used as stabilizer. Left guilty but relieved. Or cultural angles. In some communities, step-parenting norm, but resentment brews same. Global view, similar patterns worldwide. Men prioritize own lines. Psych deep, attachment theory. Single moms might attract avoidance. Cycles worsen. Or evolutionary, resources scarce historically. Men selective, advice angle though not asked. For balance, single moms can boost odd-zone baggage. Offer extras maturity, independence, seek similar single dads. But core issues persist. Market evolution, apps amplify options. Men choose ear. Younger gens question norms. Less pressure to man up into bad fits. Long term, many men regret settling. Midlife crises from unrealized dreams. Women to loneliness if unadapted. Ultimately, truth frees. Understand dynamics. Make informed choices. Men know worth. Women own realities. No blame. Awareness extending further. Consider kid perspectives. Stepdads often scapegoats intentionally.